Efforts to fully reopen the economy are well underway, with the government cautiously lifting COVID-19 restrictions. On this week's edition of the Business Review, we take a look at an initiative implemented by the Old Harbour Chamber of Commerce. Andrew Ledley reports.
With no apparent sign of when the novel coronavirus will end, it is becoming clear that the world will have to get used to living with COVID-19. That means businesses also have to find some way to cope. With many firms already battered by closures and stay-at-home orders, the Old Harbour Chamber of Commerce is looking to help by giving its members a push start, with plans to raise over $30,000 for them.
Old Harbour is a town that is comprised of a lot of micro businesses such as bars and hairdressing salons, which have been severely affected. Bars have been closed for about 2 months. Many bars can barely even find inventory to start back business since it has been announced that they can reopen.
He says most of his members are running short on cash to pay their utility bills, noting that the savings they would have built up over time is now depleted.
Many businesses have to have lights still on. That's a JPS bill right there. They have flow sending bill, water commission. Many of them can not earning any money, have zero revenue right now, and to be operating in negative as a small business. That we know small business, our main struggle is cash flow. The landlords are still demanding rents from these business owners, but we do understand that because the landlords get rental revenue as a way of surviving. If the landlord not getting rent, the landlord cannot survive. Now, a lot of business owners are being stressed out because landlords are calling them weekly, sometimes twice per day. What's up with the rent? So it's just a sticky situation right now.
Mr. Samuda also argued that government grants and bailouts haven't benefited much of the businesses in Old Harbour.
The government, with the care package, has outlined that businesses would have gotten help, and many of the businesses have not been able to capitalize on those help, or even the money that some businesses have gotten. It is just not enough to have them re-emerging back or even stay afloat.
In addition to the money raised, Mr. Samuda says the chamber will be helping the businesses with technical support. But even with the additional funding, the president of the Old Harbour Chamber says the outlook for the business community is still grim.
I'm estimating that it will take the lowest 2 years for businesses to fully rebound, because businesses have been affected severely. So you're looking at businesses going 2 years back. That's a lot to start over.
Andrew Ledley, TVJ News.